Hello, welcome to Spark Joy Astrology. My name is Joy, and I am so thankful for you for tuning in. And if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. We are here today to talk about the Aquarius New Moon. Ooh, Aquarius. Wow, friends, what a house. This month it is getting jam-packed full of ingresses. And Pluto, who's at the 0-degree mark of Aquarius, is the gatekeeper who is having conversations with Mercury, Mars, and Venus as they move into Aquarius this month. So this new moon video is not only about the aspects of the new moon, but we're also going to talk about aspects leading into the new moon and out of the new moon, because this month of February is so fascinating with this pile up in Aquarius and the gatekeeper of Pluto having some regenerative conversations. This is a beautiful signature, if you will, from the universe, as here it is, friends. We're writing the chapter, the new chapter, this chapter 1 of this new paradigm in which Pluto and the Sun began on January 20th when they both ingressed into Aquarius. So these new moon seeds, friends, that we are planting are important. They are the seeds that are ushering in this new beginning. As a yoga instructor, I have the honor of being connected to a lot of amazing humans on an intimate level. We get deep in my yoga classes, and it is amazing and profound to feel and witness a lot of change, people moving in to new directions, out of old places that they've been, and me being one of those as well, friends. I'm on my last month here at the CSU Police Department. I will be leaving my part-time job on February 29th is my last day. And so just profound changes are going down. So these new moon seeds being planted with Pluto and Mercury also in this house of Aquarius are very important for laying the groundwork for what is to come in this next important chapter. Okay, so let's get into it, friends. This month with 7 out of 8 conjunctions, this is when 2 planets come together in union, are happening in Aquarius. Ooh! So we're going to start with the first one, and that first one happened on the 5th of February when Mercury moved into Aquarius on the 4th. He came a little bit further in on the 5th and made that connection point with Pluto. Mercury, our mind, the way we think, and Pluto, this deep, probing, regenerative, death, rebirth, empowering energy come together. And what that means is that we have the ability to go deep into our minds, to see motivations, deep motivations that maybe aren't apparent, but maybe they go even deeper into past lives, into ancestral stuff. This is really probing energy. Deep insight is available, but conversations are also really potent around this time. Conversations that invoke deep feelings. Pluto is the depths of our feeling selves. So this potent time is setting the scene for these new moon seeds. So getting deep, where are we getting insight around the 5th, the 6th that are helping us to plant these seeds? And then, friends, on the 6th, we have Venus coming into squaring the nodes of fate and destiny. This is an opportunity for us to look at relationships, perhaps some things coming in. We do have Juno, who is the relationship asteroid representing commitment and loyalty, is retrograde right now. So that could bring in old commitments, people from your past that are showing up. So this could bring in a time for you to be looking at a moment that you've skipped, a challenging situation in the past that you just didn't want to deal with it, but it's still lingering. There's an untied energetic string. So here with the square to the nodes of fate, we can be tying up bows with past relationships. So very interesting time to face and make progress with karmic situations when it comes to relationships. On the 7th, we get that yes from the cosmos as Venus makes a trine to Uranus. Uranus in Venus's home sign of Taurus is really having us get into our bodies with this sensual energy. But Venus, being about relationships and all things that we value, can be bringing in breakthroughs with this trine to Uranus. Really beautiful rebirth energy around love and friendships, romantic excitement, because Uranus is that lightning bolt, exciting energy that can bring in sudden shifts. So beautiful energy there. And then later on that same day, on the 7th, 2 days before the new moon, we have Mars making a sextile to Neptune. More sensual, dreamy energy that can bring in this alluring, desirous, mystical type energy. So very, mystically gorgeous place to plant your new moon seeds in that Neptune spiritual energy, and Mars being there to invigorate it and bring in passion towards that new moon seed. So this is laying the groundwork for what happens next. So on the 8th, the sun, rather, in Aquarius squares Uranus, right? So we just had Venus make that trine. We have this romantic excitement energy flowing. But now, as we're squaring the sun, there can bring in this unpredictable rebellion type energy. A square is challenging, but Uranus here in this charged space of hanging out with Venus the day before could be bringing in electricity, erratic changes in relationships, in our life path, in the way that we are earning money, because Venus is associated with what we value. It's how we make money to get what we value. So do be aware that Venus, or rather the sun, squaring Uranus means that the very next day, the moon will move into that place to also square Uranus. So one big signature of this new moon is that it is squaring Uranus at 19 degrees in Taurus. Uranus recently went direct. Jupiter recently went direct. So these two outer planets in Taurus have really been reinvigorating the way that we show up and our bodies, the way that we have relationship to them. So this particular new moon is ripe for sensuality, friends, for really feeling into your body. And so this square can bring in some restlessness, some heightened nervous system. So grounding exercises, sitting on Mother Earth, getting into your body through breath are really beautiful techniques at this new moon. This Uranus at 19 degrees is also making that trine to Venus. It was exact the day before, but it's still happening. So there is this unpredictable excitement energy in relationships. So have so much fun with that, my friends. Also on the 9th, when the new moon is exact, 3:59 p.m. at this 20th degree and 41 minutes of Aquarius, we have Neptune making a sextile to Mars. We have Saturn making a sextile to Jupiter. And these energies are by the nature of Venus. Sextiles are harmonious, flowing, positive energy. So just a lot of beautiful energy, with two sextiles, a trine, and then that humph of excitement and unpredictability with the square to Uranus. So quite a new moon, friends, as far as planting sensual, exciting, groundbreaking seeds. All right. And once you plant those seeds, what is exciting is the lovers come together. Within a few weeks' time, we have Mercury, or rather Mercury's already there in Aquarius, but Mars moves into Aquarius on the 12th and makes a conjunction to Pluto on the 13th. So here's that gatekeeper Pluto. Okay, we're gonna have our conversation. And Mars and Pluto together are really intense, powerful players. This is willpower, courage, drive, passion, renewal. There can be a deep healing healing, but also pushing too hard, going too deep, getting too hot-tempered because of deep feelings to where we sever something and we didn't actually mean to do so. So an intense day, most definitely on the 13th. And then a few more days after that, Venus moves into Aquarius on the 16th and comes into that conjunction with Pluto on the 17th. Whew, and this is some spicy energy as far as deep and intense passions go. Regenerative energy in relationships, the ability to go very deep, look at power issues and struggles within relationships, power of love to actually unite because of that depth of feeling that Pluto and Venus can provoke within one within each other. If you think of Beauty and the Beast, that is this dynamic. So deep energy here. And then the sun moves into Pisces on the 18th. So it's kind of this like really big drum roll as the sun moves into Pisces and gets into this deep, intuitive, spiritual energy to allow the union of, so exciting, friends. These two unions is what I am really excited for this particular month. On February 19th in Aries, we have the North Node, the destiny point of fate, our collective energy, because it's transiting North Node, comes into conjunction with Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. This is where we will have some incredible dose of healing. And we have been feeling this healing energy interject into our lives as of February 8th. And it will last until February 25th that we'll feel this conjunction. But it is exact on the 19th. And this is an incredible energy as far as looking at some sort of crisis, healing crisis, some sort of ability to show up in our we got this mentality, or see where we don't have this and where we need to do more healing. But this is an incredible new moon when it comes to healing old wounds to allow you to move forward into this next paradigm, this new chapter 1. So, oh gosh, friends, this aspect between our collective nature in Aries, right? Chiron and North Node in Aries. Aries is the house of the warrior, of aggression, of ambition. And so with our planet suffering from war right now, I would not be surprised if something big happens around February 19th when it comes to the war on our planet. And I hope that it is something good. I feel that it is, based on these new moon energies of sensuality and, up leveling into a new paradigm. But what really makes me feel hope is that a few days later, on February 22nd, Mars and Venus come together in Aquarius at 6 degrees. So Aquarius is being just really lit up with these 3 conjunctions to Pluto, and then this 4th conjunction with the lovers uniting at 6 degrees. Yes, please. This is beautiful energy. When our lovers come together, there is passionate enthusiasm for life that we're all feeling. There's this emotional warmth and excitement. Fun is available. But on an inner level, what is happening is that the yin in our system and our yang within our system are coming into union, into conjunction. And so through this flow of balance within our own system, we're able to recalibrate and take a moment to really feel the internal excitement for life, and let it flow, and really allow that energy to be part of this next chapter, right? In this new moon. So we planted our seeds, but we know that there's like this beautiful fertilizer coming with the lovers coming together at 6 degrees of Aquarius. So Aquarius is most definitely being highlighted by the cosmos with our sun, our vitality point here, Mercury, the lovers, and Pluto all hanging out Well, I shouldn't say that, because the lovers will not be hanging out in Aquarius when the sun is there. The sun makes that shift, right, a few days before into Pisces. But man, around the 18th, when the sun does do that, a few days later, on the 22nd, when the lovers unite, we just have a lot of potent energy. So I wish you insight, courage, passion, and healing, and ultimately love. Let the excitement that is rumbling through the cosmos, as Uranus is most definitely putting his finger on this particular lunation. And with that being said, I have to say Uranus is the ruler of this lunation, because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus in modern astrology. In ancient astrology, it's Saturn. So Saturn being sextile to Neptune shows us that this is a spiritual new moon, one where we can get deep into the yin, plant those deep, beautiful seeds in Mother Earth's, love in her soil, to allow those fruits to bloom, and to really change what you're up to, your vibration, your relationships, your relationship to the yin and the yang. All of that through these unions in the 19th is being shifted and really allowing a higher you to come into being, a higher you to be birthed. So with Pluto regenerating all of these personal planets of Mercury, Mars, and Venus, we are feeling it on a deep cellular level. Whew! All right, friends, I hope you have an incredible February. We do have the full moon on the 24th. It's coming in at 5 degrees of Virgo, so I will be back with you before that moon happens. It's like a couple degrees away from my ascendant, so I'm going to be feeling that one strong. I'm excited to show up and give you the intel. All right. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I really appreciate the support, and I love you, and I wish you the most beautiful Aquarius new moon seeds. Mwah.